gotta repost the links. But while I do that, you can do the thing, Flower. If you want.
Start the summary?
Oh no, sorry. The other thing.
I have groceries.
Nice, congrats.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, you want me to set up the randomizer? That's what you're
Yes,
asking for.
sorry. That was the original thing.
Do the thing.
Okay.
I'm glad we don't have to talk about Cold War today.
Why
True.
not? It'd be It'd be fitting.
It's well.
All right, let's do it.
Wait,
That's
we're
the
not
issue.
talking about Cold War today?
Fitting
Damn.
for me.
Wait. Wait a minute.
Again.
Oh no, okay. I was looking at the stream and it was showing everyone's rings, but there was no audio coming out.
Please, no more rings, no more Sonic references.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
but I thought we were talking about Sonic and the 18 million rings.
Okay, let me just.
Let's say something.
Damn.
Something.
Something.
There, I did
Thank
the
you.
thing.
All right, tell us what we've won, folks.
You've won
Game?
an all-expense paid trip to the desert sector!
That's so good.
Fuck.
That was
There's
fun.
nothing
For the
there!
forest.
It's a fucking desert!
Fuck.
Enjoy the local fauna! It's a Xana monster, and you should run!
Ah.
That was great.
Hey, I can't. Why? I just wanted a toaster. Why would you give me a all-expense paid trip to the desert sector?
Out of all the sectors too.
At least you can make
The
toast
worst
there.
one.
You can make toast that's hot.
Damn, you're right. Wait, no. There's no heat on Lyoko. Oh.
Hell yeah. Alright, we can officially start now while I re-upload those links. So whenever you're ready, Flower, or whoever it was.
No, it's me.
Okay.
I'm doing
Whenever-
Canine Conundrum.
Okay.
Or the summary. I'll
Yeah,
do the
whenever you're
summary
ready.
and then Waze will do the summary for the next episode.
Gotcha. Oh my
Yep.
god, Ash. Hey! Stop it! Stop it!
I just gotta
Alright.
pull up the episode just to use it as reference. We're getting close to the end, guys.
I know.
Crazy.
I know, we got like 4
Mhm.
more streams
End of
after this.
what?
We're halfway there.
I'll be free.
Past halfway.
Until we just decide to do this with evolution.
Yep.
Oh shit! I love evolution. Finally,
okay.
cinema.
Canine Conundrum. It starts with them in the digital sea fighting Xana's monsters and William. it's a big long battle. Well, not a long battle, but they ultimately they wind up having to retreat. Can't remember if they actually beat the monsters and they just didn't have the energy, or they had to just straight up retreat. But it doesn't pan out for them. They're exhausted. Ulrich comments he doesn't even remember what they were trying to do that mission. Then we cut to Ulrich and Odd. Ulrich goes back to his room. Kiwi just destroyed his pillow and made a mess of his bed, and he's mad at Odd. And then we cut to Odd standing in front of Jeremy, Ulrich, and Aelita, glaring at him angrily. I'm actually gonna put the screenshot in the live voice chat because it's funny. And Odd's like pleading, like, no, you gotta respect my dog, my dignity dog. He's so great. And Ulrich's like, he ruined my bed. And Jeremy's like, he chews up my books. And Aelita's like, your dog hides my things in the grounds. The groundskeeper thinks I'm crazy because I spend half my time looking for the things he hides in there. Then Yumi walks by, and she's like, hey guys.
Wait.
I did it's out of order. You're right.
No, wait. Cam,
What?
is the Discord chat meant to be on screen right now?
There is no Discord chat on stream.
Oh.
No, is it meant to be? Is what
Oh, okay,
Ryan is asking.
I was gonna put it on. Sorry, you scared me. I thought someone else was being shown, but I was like, no, I'm not looking at it.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I just want to make sure. Sorry, continue.
Second.
Yeah, I don't have the new link on.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. You just gotta pop up the chat. Oh. Jeez, I clicked X on the chat. That's not what I wanted to do. I have to reload the page.
Nice.
Pop up the chat. There we go. That's what I wanted.
I hate clicking
So it's
X on
open.
things.
Okay, there we go. I'm caught up on the chat. Sorry. Alright. Anyway. Yes, right. So Yumi shows up, asks what's wrong, and then they're like, it's about Odd's dog. And then that's when they go into all the things that Kiwi has done wrong. And then Odd's like, no, my dog deserves a lawyer. And then he goes to Yumi. He's like, please, Yumi, you gotta defend my dog. And she's like, well, I would, but after what he did in my shoes. And then everyone's just like glaring at him. And they're all just like, actually, another screenshot for you. It's pretty close to the iconic intervention, but oh, it's loading. At least for me.
It's always odd.
There we go. They're like, yeah, Hud's like, okay, fine. What's the sentence? And Jeremy's like, for Kiwi to learn about his bad behavior, he needs to spend 2 weeks in the factory. And Hud's like, what? You can't do that to him. And they're like, but we're gonna. It's easy. We're gonna do this. Hud's like, no, my dog. He leaves him in the factory with all of his toys and his bed. We cut to a shot of Jeremy's bedroom. No one's in it. A Xana Spectre comes out of an outlet, hops into a box on top of Jeremy's shelf, and it knocks over. And we see glimmering red eyes of doom. Then we cut to Yumi and Ulrich in Penchak's Lot class, along with Sissy, Hiroki, and Johnny. And, yeah, which is unusual. It's normally just Ulrich and Yumi, but then it becomes pretty clear. Sissy's here because she wants to spend time with Ulrich. Hiroki and Johnny are here. Well, Johnny's here to spend time with Yumi, and Hiroki invites Tamiya and Millie to do like a news presentation on the class because Hiroki wants to hang out with Millie. So yeah, it's kind of a loaded class that day. We cut to Jeremy and Aelita playing, I think it's called Chinese checkers, or I could be wrong about the game. I think it's Chinese checkers. There's a brief exchange because Jeremy's annoyed with like two boys in the background playing foosball, and he's like, "Can you guys be more quiet?" And they're like, "You eggheads, you just overthink all the time. You should focus on more important things like foosball." Then Jeremy's laptop beeps. He shushes them. He's like, "Oh, activated tower, desert sector. Let's go." And he calls the others. Odd was already on his way to go hang out with Kiwi. Anyway, so he gets the call. He's going to go to the factory. We cut back to the class, and Auric and Yumi get the call, and they try to leave. Turns out Kiwi too is just standing in front of the door menacingly, and they're like, "That's not right." And then they see the eye of Xana, and they're like, "Oh, it's Xana." And then it splits into two, and then it charges at them and attacks them, and then they run back into the gymnasium, like standing there menacingly. Yup. Yeah, then they try to break into the gym. They take out some of the dogs, but it just keeps cloning. I'm trying to figure out how to summarize this part. The gym's like, "Yo, what is going on?" And Auric and Yumi are like, "We don't have time to explain. You just have to trust us. We need to get out of here to solve the situation." Auric calls Jeremy, lets him know the situation. Jeremy shows up at the factory in the computer room. Odd's there. He has a bit where he's like, "Oh man, Xana's attacking with Kiwi," and Odd's like, "How dare you? You can't blame my dog for this, for something else." And he's like, "No, my Kiwi, the robot." And then we cut back to the gymnasium where Auric and Yumi basically tell him everything, because we're at the point now where it's just like, return to the past is inevitable. Might as well just say everything. Jim, you've totally been to the factory a few times. You just don't remember. Don't worry about it. Just trust us. But they basically convinced Jim that they need to break into the air ducts to get into the boiler room so they can take that back door to escape. Odd and Aelita go to Lyoko to go take out the tower. Meanwhile, in the locker room, we got Jim, Sissy, Hiroki, Johnny, Tamiya, Millie. They're all getting ready to fight these things as they try to break into the locker room while Yumi and Auric try their big escape. It's a whole action scene. They get into the air ducts, they escape. Xana realizes what happened, and since Auric and Yumi are his true targets, he diverts the little robot clones to go over to them. They show up in the boiler room passageway. Auric's like, "Hey, go on without me. I'll cover for you." And he proceeds to fight off a horde of robot dogs. Yumi gets into the sewer, and she sees two more dogs have appeared there, and so she runs from them through the sewers. Cut back to Lyoko. William shows up. Him and Odd have a bit of a fight. Cut back to Yumi running from the cut to Auric fighting them. You know how this show goes. Again, back to Lyoko. Back to eventually Auric manages to break out of the boiler room, heads back to the locker room. Jim opens the door and drags him in. He's like horribly injured and just really roughed up, and Sissy looks on in horror. Jeremy calls Auric to like get a status update. He's out cold. Jim picks up the phone, and Jeremy's like, why are you answering the phone, Jim?" And he's like, "Auric's in no condition. Look, I don't understand what's going on, but if you and your friends can do anything about the situation, do it fast." And Yumi manages to make it to the factory. Odd's busy fighting on Lyoko. He's trying to deal with the monsters while also saving Aelita from William. He runs out of arrows at one point, and that's a problem. Meanwhile, Yumi makes it to the computer room, but she's like dealing with 2 dogs, and then they pivot to go and attack Jeremy, so he has to flee and deal with that, and he can't reload Odd's arrows while he kind of needs them right now. Oh yeah, and at some point we cut back to the kids in the locker room, and Jim's like, "Okay, we tried the escape plan that didn't work. Now I'm in charge." And they basically brace themselves to get ready to fight these things once they break into the locker room. I guess I skipped over this part, but I remember it because I'm skipping through the episode. I didn't see it happen, but essentially, during the chaos, while the Kiwi 2s are running around in the supercomputer room, Kiwi jumps up, and he's trying to escape from one of the Kiwi 2s when he jumps onto the keyboard, and he presses the right button to reload Odd's arrows, so he gets his arrows back so he can continue fighting. But, oh, who left? Oh no, Waze.
He's gone.
No!
He couldn't handle it. You there, Waze?
Yeah,
he's
sorry,
back.
that was weird.
We cut back to Lyoko. Aelita shoots an energy field, William dodges, and then Odd gets hit with it and it just immediately devirtualizes. So it's just her and William on Lyoko. And he thinks he has her, so he knocks her out and lifts her unconscious body and throws her in the digital sea. Jeremy sees this happen on his computer, and he's like, "Oh no, Aelita's Odd comes out from the scanner room. He's like, "Hey, what's going on?" And Jeremy's like, "Aelita just got thrown to the digital sea." And Odd's like, "Oh no." Yeah, so William's just sitting there waiting for Franz Hopper to show up, but then Aelita's just like, "Hey, you thought my dad would come to bail me out today? Nah, not today." And William's like, "Huh?" And then he's mad, and he attempts to chase her after her. She runs into the tower. He throws his sword. She makes it in just in time before the sword impales the tower. She gets up, puts in the code, and the robots all disappear. Jeremy goes back to the computer to see what's going on, and he's like, "Hey, surprised to see me? Aren't you gonna put in a return to the past?" And Jeremy's like, "Oh, okay." And he does the return to the past. Room. Aelita basically explains she duplicated herself, which we've seen her do this trick in the show before. She's basically made like a fake clone of herself to fool Xana's monsters, or I guess Xana William in particular. And Odd's like, "Hey, so like, Kiwi saved the day, He gave me arrows, and that let me distract William for a bit, which helped save the day. So like, can Kiwi like not be sent to the factory?" And then everyone's like, "Well, Orig, it's up to you." And I guess he's distracted because he's like, yeah, sure. And they're like, "You all right?" But he's like, "Yeah, totally fine." They play the love tone. I guess they're teasing at Ilyumi in this moment. Not guessing. That is what they're doing. It's pretty explicit. And we get to the end of the episode. And that's the summary. Very rough summary.
Get it, rough
Roughed
summary.
up. All right. But yeah, there we go. I am not the first up. That would be Dylan. We're up. Yo. Royal Champion Game Burb.
Where'd you go?
Dylan, are you there?
Are you there?
Oh, sorry.
Everybody's having issues. Oh, there he is.
Yep.
You're going first.
I'm going first? Oh. I guess I am.
Yes.
Um. uh. Uh.
Did you miss my summary?
No, I'm just thinking where I want to start. Canine Conundrum. Fun episode. We get some more of the kind of. So, I'm just gonna skip all the way to the little Penchok Salat class. Because I feel like I'll just start there. I really like this plot. Because this plot is just goofy, fun Code Lyoko stuff. And we basically have a room full of relationships where half of them are not reciprocated, and half of them are like in the closet still crushes. So Hiroki brilliantly plans this cute little ploy to spend the day with Millie, which obviously backfires due to the main plot of this episode. And we learn that Johnny and Sissy has been crashing these for a while, but Johnny's now crashing it because he wants to spend time with Yumi, which I think is funny. So, the class is starting, and then Millie and Tamiya walk in and interrupt Jim starting the class, and Jim's like, "What's going on?" And Millie just immediately is like, "Oh, Ishiyama said we could," and he turns to Yumi, thinking it was Yumi who okayed this, and it was like, no, actually, it was Hiroki, because Yumi would never allow the interruption of Penchok's a lot. Fast forward to Lyoko. I can't remember the last time we actually saw Odd run out of arrows. It was a while. It was a while ago, I think.
No, bragging
Oh, he runs out on
rights.
bragging rights? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it hasn't been that
Yes.
long. I kind of like the fight on Lyoko, especially even if there are several moments where we see Aelita fly away from the tower for no good reason to help Odd for some odd reason. And then the whole little, I just like the idea that Aelita somehow fooled Xana, who was watching everything, with a decoy, even though that makes like no sense. Because Xana should just be like, oh, she's still behind the rock, you dingus.
Again,
Go.
she's done this multiple times in the past.
You think for a near omniscient evil AI, Xana would have a little more wherewithal to be like, she's tricking you, my stupid servant. I don't know. I didn't have enough time to form any thoughts. It's just an A. What else? I don't know who's up.
Speedy's next.
Oh, I'm next. Okay. Okay, I didn't have a lot to say about this episode. But I did say it was like it was interesting to see Kiwi 2 again after all these years, since we haven't seen him in a while. And the attack was like vicious and stuff, and the battle at the end was pretty cool. And it was funny when Aelita actually hit on him and said, "Good shot, Aelita." But apart from that, it was a bit of a. I didn't have much to say about this episode, but it wasn't the worst episode I've ever seen. So I think I'll give it like a B or something. It was good, but I don't remember a lot from it. So.
I guess I'm up.
Yep.
Give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, Canine Conundrum is quite a conundrum of the canines. That was a bad
Oh
joke,
my
I'm
gosh.
sorry. It's one of those episodes when, before I rewatched it for this tier stream, I was just like, yeah, it exists. It's a filler episode. I watched it again. I was like, actually, I think I slept on this episode because I haven't really thought much about it in a long time. But rewatching it again, it's very fun, and it's like this big it's got a bit of a throwback to season 1 because Kiwi 2, which we haven't seen since like the robots, we probably wouldn't think you'd see again, but there we go. Kiwi 2 multiplies. But then you also actually get a lot of some of the Caddick characters coming into play. Like if there is an episode that people who want like Jim or Sissy to join the Warriors for, this is like one of those good supporting episodes for that. I'm not saying they should. That's a whole other discussion though. We're not going to get into that. But no, we get to see them like work with the Warriors instead of being an obstacle. We get to see them fight the robots and band together, which we've seen it time and time again throughout the show. Like when things go tough, like people get to the Caddick members can get involved in Xana attacks, and this is just, I don't know. There's that really cool scene with them in the locker room. You get like Jim and Sissy bashing at them with golf clubs while you got Hiroki tossing those like metal balls at them. I was just like, yeah, you know what? I slept on that episode. That scene is really cool, and I should really put that more into consideration as I continue to think about the show endlessly forever, because that is the curse of being a Code Lyoko fan. But yeah, but I'm trying to think. This is what else did I'm trying to think what I want to say about in regards to the whole Odd and Kiwi plot. I do think it's really dumb to put Kiwi in the factory, especially when you're like, oh, it's in punishment for him destroying things. And it's like, he is in a place with fragile things where there are consequences for them being destroyed, and you're just leaving him there unattended for long hours. Like, I shouldn't be the only one freaking out here. That's not good. That's not smart. But this is also one of those plots you feel like, I know there are way more glaring examples of this in season 4, but this does feel like a season 1 plot. Like, you'd think they'd just be used to Kiwi by now at this point, to all his antics, and they're acting like he's such a drag. Like, they haven't been putting him up with him for 2+ years at this point. But nah, but I mean, I get it. It's silly. It ties into the attack. Kiwi gets his one moment of accidental glory when he steps on the key, and it is funny to see him sitting in the chair and Odd to come up being like, oh, I know my dog's smart, but like, I wouldn't have given him your job, Jeremy. That is funny. It is a generally very funny episode. Dylan already talked about a lot about the setup with
And Chuck's a lot class.
yeah, that's great. It's really fun to just highlight the school life, which is, oh yeah, and how could I forget I mentioned this when I was, because we were kind of some of us were rewatching the episodes together, and I mentioned Jeremy is not working on Lyoko stuff. He's playing a game with Aelita in the rec room, which is in season 4. Season 4 Jeremy doing something that's not work. That's actually kind of crazy. So this is obviously meant to be a laid back, fun episode, clearly, and it is a very fun time. Aelita's little trick with the decoy was also just great. I mean, yeah, it's kind of obvious at this point. Like, no, they didn't just kill off Aelita in like, in the middle of season 4, but that moment when it hit, like Jeremy's reaction, it's just so wild. Like in that moment, he's just like, Aelita just died. Odd comes up and he's like, "Oh, Aelita died," and then she's fine. She's fine. She tricks William. It's great. It's a fun time. This episode, I do get a dark points because there is part. It's kind of hard for me to talk about because it's fun, but it's not exactly memorable. I don't know. Because this is not one of those episodes I remembered much about. I'm like, oh, it's the funny episode with the Kiwi 2 clones. But, like, I do realize there's more here now. It's not out, like, filler episodes like Temporary Insanity. Oh, do you want to say it now, Dylan? You can do that.
This so one of the main plot points of this episode is I just thought of like the most funny thing of like Odd posting on r/ am I the asshole? Like, am I the asshole for letting my
God.
dog destroy my friends' stuff and not caring about it?
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah,
I
Kiwi,
remember when we were watching, I'm like, I want him to say this, and I just forgot.
Kiwi probably is understimulated, which is why that's why dogs can learn to not destroy things. You just gotta work and train with them, but Odd's not doing that properly, and he's probably a little understimulated because Odd doesn't always remember to take him on walks. So like, yeah, this is mostly Odd's fault, not Kiwi's, but oh well. Again, that whole plot, it does feel like this would have been a little better in season 1 when they're all still new with each other, but it's not as glaring as like Crash Course. Yeah, I think it's a pretty solid episode, but it's not a standout episode, if that makes sense. This doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. I'm thinking like B+. That's probably my rank. I might change it later depending on other people's opinions, but thanks for listening to me ramble. Waze, it's your turn. You gotta talk about the show you hate. Can't believe it.
I know. Honestly, I was having such a nice year, you guys, 2026 was off to such a great start. And the best part was,
No?
didn't have to talk about Code Lyoko. But now, Cam drags me in here, into this stream, once again, to talk about this show that I just loathe. It pains me every single time, and just, ugh. But for real, I gotta keep up the bit. I gotta keep up the agenda. No, Canine Conundrum. For one, it's a very fun episode. It's very funny. What's it? I think that this episode in particular is a very good episode for Hiroki, especially. Sometimes when it comes to Hiroki as a character, especially in season 4, you have the sort of back and forth of whether do you want to write Hiroki as like this little kid, or do you want to write Hiroki as this young teenager that's starting to grow up and kind of find his place in the world and is a little jaded. And I definitely prefer not jaded, but he's a young teen. He's like 12, 10 years old, and I much prefer this characterization to the child Hiroki, and because of that, him in this episode I think is a lot of fun. You get little moments like him throwing the shot put in the air and like winking.
That's what it's called. I couldn't remember the name of it.
Yeah. You get things like that. You get the little thing of, and all I wanted to do was spend time with Millie. You get you get some good moments for Hiroki here in this episode, and I really like that for him. This is also another really good Jim episode. Any episode where Jim gets to play Commando is always fun, and this episode definitely delivers on that. Um, the Kiwi subplot is fine. It's nice. I think it culminates in the best moment in Kiwi accidentally reloading his arrows. In a way, odds arrows. In a way, I feel like this kind of calls back to not really, but it reminds me of Odd spilling the candy on Jeremy's keyboard in season one to find the materialization program, which I think is really fun. Uh, What's it like owner like a dog or that's not the phrase, but you know, he's man's best friend. But oh god, um, yeah, no, that's and the return of Kiwi 2 in this episode is always fun. It's a very visually pleasing attack as well, just all the robot dog clones. It's different, but it's a good time. I remember we were rewatching the episode before a couple of us were rewatching the episode before, as Flower had mentioned, and one of the big things that I can't help but notice is the animation of the death of the first Kiwi 2 is really well done for no reason. But even then, a
Someone
lot
wanted
of
to
the
put
like,
it on their like animation reel when they
yeah,
in their portfolio.
probably.
Here's my cool animation of this robot getting destroyed. Please hire me for
Yeah.
your other projects.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, I don't blame them. But yeah, no, it's just a fun episode in terms of attack and in terms of just everything going on. With that said, however, for this episode, I cannot in good faith give it an S or an A rank. I think it will very comfortably sit at B plus. So yeah, that's Canine Conundrum.
Colton, you're up.
Okay. Canine Conundrum. Yeah, this episode is decent, I think. I mean, I like the idea of all the cloned Kiwis. Obviously, I think Kat mentioned Kiwi 2.0 returning, so that was pretty interesting to see, like a whole bunch of them. I totally forgot about this subplot where like Kiwi causes trouble and has to be sent to the it gets banished to the factory for a couple weeks.
In theory, it doesn't actually last that long. I think it's mostly undone by a Return to the Past anyway. So
yeah, thank goodness for that. I think it's. I
Well,
mean, it is interesting because like, oh, go ahead.
sorry, this episode is post Dog Day afternoon, so technically Kiwi does have return immunity now, so he does remember that experience.
Let's go.
Interesting.
Kiwi remembers.
I think everyone hating them together in gym class is pretty cool. I mean, a nice episode where everyone just kind of just gets together for a good time, I suppose. It's yeah. Is this the episode where the biker gang shows up?
No.
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 No. Oh
That's
yeah,
Dog
I'm
Day
looking at Dog Day
Afternoon.
Afternoon. What the
Yeah.
fuck? God damn it.
Yep.
I'm actually further behind. Yeah. Here we go. See, I
mean-
also am an idiot today.
I mean, Flower gave a little summary of all a good gist of it. You don't remember any
That was
favorite
just
parts
me
of yours?
fucking up. Favorite parts. I like how everyone beats the shit out of all the robots. That's fun to see.
It is.
I wish that would happen more in 2026. Just beat the shit out of robots.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, this is
We're
more
not
like a
there
season
yet.
1 style episode, except that William's here.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I meant to
I
say
do
that
agree with
during
that.
my bit, and I just forgot to.
By the way, I think what they're playing is Go.
Okay,
which
it's
is,
oh.
Chinese checkers.
Yeah, I was trying to find
I
the
was
name
like,
of it.
I
Oh,
couldn't
what?
remember. I
Like,
was
it's
like, I
not
think it's called Chinese checkers. I could be wrong.
I couldn't find the name of it, so I just didn't correct you, but I knew it wasn't
Okay.
Chinese checkers. Yeah.
I got it wrong. Yeah, it is Go. Okay, cool. Thank you.
I find it interesting that Jeremy and we are playing. Like, I think it's headcanon that Yumi taught all of them how to play. Either that or Jeremy and we are that fucking smart. So, I do find it interesting how like the kids are playing foosball and Jeremy's like, "Will you guys shut the fuck up?"
Yeah,
and they're like, "Why
yeah.
don't you shut the fuck up?" I so wish that if this
Let
show aired
Jeremy
on
say
Adult
fuck.
Swim, I wish Jeremy Belpaw was like, "I will fucking end both of you if you don't get the hell out of here."
The kid had some sass. He was like, "Are you talking to me, Belpois?" I'm like,
Your
yeah.
PFP has never felt more fitting when you said
Yeah.
Do you know what the digital C is? Well, you don't want to find out because I'll throw you in there, motherfucker.
I'll get chunk of my food right now.
Jeremy just casually makes two kids disappear.
Dude, he's already on. He's already on. Like, he's already pulling crimes. Might as well add on to it.
We don't have to use a return to the past. I'll just disappear people myself.
He's
Don't
gonna
tell nobody.
go a bridge, Jeremy. You better watch the fuck out.
Yeah. I made it to where I can do it with the snap of my finger. Don't ask how.
Yep.
There's a snap of his fingers.
All it'll take.
Yep.
He Thanos is everybody. That's how.
Yeah.
Season 87. They get that power. Like imagine
my
imagine
best
if
kind of
this
scream
was
I
a
could
proper
do.
anime and like Jeremy and all of them get more powerful with each passing season, which I guess they kind of do.
wait.
But like just on Lyoko, I wish that happened in real life too. They get more powerful and shit. Like eventually, like we get to like season 22, and then Yumi, Ulrich, and I know how to use their powers outside of Lyoko, like in Garage Kids.
Code Lyoko season 22, my worst nightmare. Well, actually, for real, I do not want this show running for that. Like, even outside of the bit, I do not want this show
Yeah.
running that long.
Okay, all right, maybe season 9.
Okay, I'll take that.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't run forever. I don't. Every season doesn't have to be 26 episodes.
Oh my
No,
god. No way.
you gotta give Kyoko seasonal rot.
Let's go. Code Lyoko. Oh god, the keys
What?
Lyoko are real.
Rot with season 4, but anyway. Well, okay. Season
So-
4 is-
Season
Never
1.
mind. Don't worry about it.
No, that's Wesley's line. Don't worry about it.
Exactly.
We all
Yeah, exactly.
So everyone being the shadow of the robots. Obviously, Jim helping out. That's always nice. Yeah, Hiroki actually helps out too. So that's awesome of him to get some action finally.
Also trying to...
I don't know precise. How does Xana go on the robots?
You just... The Spectre thing just goes into the box and just possesses it. Like Kiwi 2 is in a box on a shelf. And then it multiplies by itself.
Okay, yeah, we'll just go with that logic. I guess Xana gets
Like
more powerful
Tantamouse.
too.
It's,
So.
it's pretty much a season 1 thing. Anything electrical. No, it doesn't even have to be electrical.
Yeah.
Don't ask questions.
The whole thing with Odd running out of arrows and Kiwi helping him.
Attaboy.
On one hand, I like it, but on the other hand, I think it's bullshit. Because I mean, every time Odd runs out of arrows, it makes me think of The Incredibles, where they're Mr. Incredible and Frozen are trying to put out the fire in the building, and Mr. Incredible is telling Frozen, "You can't run out of ice."
There's no water in the air.
What's your excuse? Run out of muscle?
I want to go bowling. Nico, it's your cousin. Let's go bowling. Okay. And then they win, and everyone is happy now. And Kiwi, I guess, gets redemption and all that jazz. But this is a fun episode. I don't know what I would give it though. Maybe a B plus, A minus, maybe A minus. I think. I think it's a solid episode, but
Go with your heart, man.
what's the deal with the episode starting in the digital sea though? Does it just it just
I guess
goes?
trying to search.
Because
Yeah, searching more replicas.
Yeah.
That's what I
So in
assumed.
fact, William shows up multiple times in this episode. So Momo would probably give it an S plus
Right,
plus.
I forgot it happens twice. That is true. I forgot
Right.
that he shows up in the beginning.
Yeah, because he's in the Rourke Bowl and God.
All right. So what's your ranking?
A minus, I do believe.
Okay.
Cam,
Alright.
it's your turn.
Alrighty, my
Yes,
turn. I love this episode. I know most fillers in season 4 are not fun, but this one's fun. I agree it's kind of a throwback, season 1 throwback, especially with all the references. I like that a lot of secondary characters get a lot of shine here, a lot of spotlight. I wish they did that. I mean, they do it plenty of times. I just like the more the better. But I liked all of them interacting with each other, even before the attack. But my favorite scene probably was after Oric and Yumi came back in from spotting a couple robots multiplying outside the gym. That whole interaction with Jim and Sissy and Hiroki, it was just there was so much character in that scene. It was so fun. And obviously when they started working together was really fun. Seeing Hiroki trying to knocking robots out in front of Millie, even though they won't remember this. Jim knocking the shit out of some robots. Oric, he let Yumi get on her own. That was pretty cool. What a guy. But Oric got the most of it, so I mean he was killing it. He was just like left and right. He was just kind of like the Hard Luck episode without a sword. He was just like knocking shit out. He was about to. It looked like he was about to die or something because Jim like grabs him, opens the door and grabs him into the locker room. And that's also another fun scene is like Jim kind of like taking leadership, like which you haven't seen since false. What is it? Oh my god, I forgot
false
the name.
lead,
No,
false start.
no, I don't think it has fault. I forgot the name of the Code Earth. That's what it was. So it was kind of
Even then, you're wrong.
what?
Sorry, even then
Wrong
you're wrong
about what?
because I'd argue I'd rather not talk about.
Oh
it.
yeah,
It's
that's
an
right.
episode
Thanks.
where-
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah, that one.
Yeah, thank you. No, that's right. So I love those moments with Jim. I love when he takes leadership like that. It was a big W for him and Hiroki. Kind of like Jim was just kind of telling how like you do this, you do that. I don't know, something about these episodes with like when it comes to like like zombies, when they have to go against an army of stuff. I enjoy those episodes so much. It's just a lot of fun seeing the different. Everyone's dealing with something on their own, and I just like when there's a big threat like that. That's another reason why I like Plague, despite the rats. Like I just like these types of episodes. It gives more, and obviously it gives, like we saw here, it gives more characters reasons to be in the spotlight. What else? William, I forgot that starts in the digital sea. I think it was cool that it starts out with some action. It kind of happens a few times throughout the series, specifically with seasons 3 and 4. It just makes the episodes feel longer, and it's paced. And when that happens, they really pace these really, really well. I think Distant Memory. I think that was happened in that one too. And then we get to William again later, and getting juked by Aelita, making a decoy. I like that like William was so frustrated. He was standing there for I'm sorry, but like they like transition to another scene and it comes back and he's still there with a little laugh. He's like waiting for Francois Hopper to come out. Like he's been waiting there for like a good minute or two. And he's just like, what the fuck is going on? He gets so furious and throws a sword at Alita as she goes in the tower, and the sword is like stuck to the tower. Love that shit. Kiwi coming with a W as well with pressing the button. I kind of was hoping that he would like try to fight some of them off. I know it sounds crazy, but like I could see it happen. I mean, just to help stall some time and prove to the Warriors that Kiwi's a good dog. He doesn't deserve that, obviously. If it's anyone's fault, it's Odd's. Odd should have been the one in the factory for 2 weeks.
I do suspect they threw him in there more to punish Odd than to punish Kiwi specifically.
Yeah. But man, it's crazy though. It's so. I mean, he shouldn't be having this dog. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, but they have to realize, like, yeah, you can train your dog, but dogs are gonna do certain things you don't like. It's just what it is. William,
but again, they've been putting up with Kiwi for this long. Like, you think they'd all just be used to it at this point?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. This late. Let's see. William waiting for Hopper to show up. Why is it taking so long? Why is it taking so long? Can't do that. I don't know if anyone talked about this crazy scene that Jim says. Do we even want to mention it? 2000s was a different time, but I'll leave it at that. There's some crazy.
Oh no! What happened?
I'll say it's unfortunately a famous Jim line. It's just kind of crazy, but that's all I'll say.
Yeah.
I think that's is that it? I have like I jotted some notes down while watching it earlier, but I guess recap is just I think it's a really fun filler episode in season 4. I enjoyed it a lot. I actually like when I think of I don't think it's that forgetful of an episode, and that might just be me. But when I think of the Robot Army, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that episode. That was fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna stick with my A rank. I think A- would be more ideal because I was thinking of B+2, so I'll just be in the A range. I don't think I've ever. I have to look back. I don't know. I can't remember if I've ranked a filler. No, yeah. Well, I don't know if we wouldn't count season 1 exactly because it is season 1 was episodic, but I guess post season 1. I don't know if I've. Yeah, I think because I know I ranked Zero Gravity S, so that's technically a filler, but it's season 1. So I can't remember anything past season 1. Interesting.
Zero Gravity Zone is not a filler episode, but
Really?
yeah. No.
Why not?
It introduces Ulrich's dad.
Oh my
Like,
god.
that's one of the
All
big
right.
things, and that is introducing Ulrich's dad.
I mean, I get that, but
contextualizes a lot of things about the character.
I know.
It is relevant throughout the show.
Okay, so if without Oryx dad, it would
yeah.
be filler.
I mean, yes,
All right.
but
All right.
the fact that it does introduce
He is big.
It's kind of hard to write out Ulrich's dad.
I'm not
because
saying.
that's,
I'm.
like,
I'm not
one of the-
saying.
like a plot point.
Yeah.
I know, but I
Yeah.
mean, he could because it could be easily in a different season 1 episode. I was just wanting to know. I'm not saying I don't disagree
That
though.
makes it right. Yeah.
Huh?
We should actually. That should be a thing we have going through season 1 episodes and discussing which one is and isn't filler. But yeah, that should be a thing. We should do that on another stream.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, that's everybody. Let's see here. Let me go. Give me a second. I noticed that the bot's not working today. In the past couple days, I haven't gotten any edit messages.
Ooh, half and half.
B. Okay, so A.
Ew.
2 A's, an A-, a B, and 2 B pluses. Holy shits. Where did J-Man go? I can't believe this. This is his fault.
It's
Um,
his fault.
I'm like my brain right now. The lowest is a B. The highest is 2 A's.
I
So
feel like the
it's-
2 A's brings it up to an A minus, wouldn't it? Yes.
At most. At most, I would. It can't be more than that. But
Pluses only 1 A minus, and that's like.
No. Yeah.
yeah, I guess.
Sorry.
I guess A minus.
I would have thought B, but yeah, we can do A minus.
B?
I mean, I would also make it a B, but
I mean, yes,
feel like the
but-
two. I feel like the 2 A's, because there's only a single B, 2 A's, but 2
Yeah, that's what I'm
A's.
saying.
Like that's why I feel like it ranks like it weighs more to an A minus than a
B plus.
B
Yeah.
plus. Yeah.
B plus, and then A minus. Yeah, there are more A's than.
Yeah.
All right.
Everyone's rank is the same still? Just want to make sure.
I'm not changing
Yeah.
Okay.
mine. I still
All
think it's like B or B plus.
All right.
Actually, no, just to have fun, I'm gonna change it to a B. Now there are equal amounts of A's and B's, and also
Don't make it
equal
harder.
B plus and A minus. Yeah, but that's what's fun. Oh.
God.
Nah, what's it? Yeah, I argue it ranks to A minus. A lot of
it'd
A
be
rank
be-
episodes this season.
I know, right? It'll be behind Dog Day
I
Afternoon.
put it right at the
Yeah. So behind Dog Day Afternoon.
end. Yeah, I don't know if
Um,
anyone disagrees.
well, I mean, I think it will be honestly, if it's gonna be somewhere in the bottom A, I think I put it above Dog Day Afternoon, and then that's it.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Fair.
What about anyone else? I mean, do you
I think it
Dog
is
Day
slightly better than Dog Day Afternoon.
same?
Not by a lot, but
I don't know. What about Wazy? What do you think? You still think it's in the bottom?
I still think it should be at the bottom, but I'm checking the Dog Day Afternoon ranks.
Yeah, I don't have them pinned. I don't think. I usually kind of
Let's
unpin
see.
them. Oh, don't wait. No, that's
Dog Day Afternoon, there were 7 of us, and it got 4 A's and 3 B's. And so 4 A's and 3 B's. Well, 4 like flat A's, 2 B's, and 1 B plus. Which would put it, if we're going by rank alone, I feel like it should be below, like just by our individual rankings alone, it should be below.
all right.
But yeah,
okay.
We haven't really been doing it like that when we're trying to put it
that's
within.
fair.
Yeah, I think even
That's-
with
Because
even
we could like sit and make a scoring system and then just
That's
Well,
fair.
we haven't been
well,
doing that.
yeah.
I
Well, the
do
fact,
do that.
yeah, no. The fact that we're like we only have a few more streams left, we're not going to do that. But
Yes.
this is the first time we did it
Let's
with.
start over.
Yeah, no, this is the first time we did it just because it was like literally like half and half. So we had to do. We had to go by the
It is
ranking
really
system.
close.
Yeah, so we had to go by the ranking
I'm
system.
okay
Yeah.
with it being on the bottom. I have to respect that these rankings
Well-
do not reflect my views. They reflect our collective
Yeah.
Right.
views.
All right, so I'll put it.
If more of you want to put it above, put it above. But yeah,
Dylan, what about y'all? You think Dog Day Afternoon is better than Canine Conundrum?
Yes.
I think it's worse.
I think it's
I think
better.
it's worse.
Yeah,
I
this
don't
is
actually.
the
What did I
problem.
give
We
the
don't
Dog
all-
Day Afternoon?
Yeah.
That was half and half again, wasn't it?
To be fair,
Hold on.
Lyoko has wait.
To be fair, Code Lyoko
Hold on a
was
second.
garbage,
Wazy.
and all
Oh,
the
I think
ratings were
Speedy.
just, like
No, that's
fairy
not what I was
tales.
gonna say.
Speedy, you said Dog Day Afternoon is better.
Yeah.
Okay, so
At least
that's.
it was like more. At least it was like more to say about it, and it was really bizarre. And
Oh wait, no, it is. Oh wait, it's actually Colton.
Yeah,
Colton.
Colton.
Okay,
He's
I
going-
gave
Hold on,
y'all
wait,
the same
wait,
rating,
guys,
so
wait.
I
Just
can't
hold on a
actually
second.
guess.
It's a-
No, this episode. better than Dog Day Afternoon.
It's better. Oh yeah, okay. Colton, do you think Dog Day Afternoon or Canine is better?
I think Canine is better.
All right, that breaks it. Because if you had said Dog Day, it would have been tied again.
Colton, I was relying on you. I trusted you.
Oops. There we go. Okay.
Oh yeah, well I trusted Square Enix for
Wait,
Oh
hold
my
on now.
God.
Hold on now.
That's crazy.
things happen.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
kill you.
Wait, what? Me?
No. Yes, because I saw
Me?
what you did. You put Canine and Conundrum over.
No, that was an honest. I was an accident. I confused myself when I did that. I was like, wait, what did I just do? I promise, I fixed it. No, I fixed it.
Because you.
I know you love.
I gave you S. Didn't I?
Actually, I don't know. You have to, because that's very low if that's the case.
Yeah, no, what's it? Because I remember I was arguing in favor of Maiden Voyage, but no one saw the vision.
Yeah,
No one understands Code Lyoko
yeah. Look,
like I do.
look at that though.
So-
If you search it, because that's very low. If I know it's 1S, but like to be the second to last on A is crazy. But it depends on the other rankings.
Checking.
Okay, while that happens, I guess get the next randomizer ready. Oh, I do.
It's been ready.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, I haven't checked
I
members
just
chat.
redid
My
it.
bad. Actually, I had to look
Well, no,
back.
I mean it's not ready. I
Oh.
just randomized. I have the window open.
Got you. I need to look back on an old stream because apparently some of these did not get saved. I need to look at rankings for. I gotta organize these streams in a playlist. Distant Memory, Hard Luck, Guided Missile, and Kinetic Bombshell were not saved in the tier list, so I have to go back and find where they were placed.
You could also just write them down at some point, so if
Yeah.
it doesn't save.
I'll do it in a bit, yeah.
There don't appear to be written rankings for Maiden Voyage. From what I'm looking at.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Look at
That's weird.
media. Just look up media
Unless-
pictures.
Did I miss? I think I missed one of the streams. Maybe I missed that one. No, I remember talking about Maiden
Maybe.
Voyage. No, I talked about
Yeah.
Maiden Voyage.
No, there was like a
It's-
there was like a weird stream or something where I think we just did everything by ear.
Mm,
Hold on, I'm checking.
Oh, but I remember a long time ago you said you were writing down the ranks, and then unless you stopped doing that because I was doing it.
I don't remember.
let's see. Maiden.
35 August. In live voice chat. Apply filters. Jump.
There's the thumbnail.
Okay,
Here we
there's
go.
Labrat. Hold on,
What the
Labrat. So I need to scroll up.
There's no way, Maiden.
I'm checking.
Oh my goodness.
I'm checking.
Ooh.
Because there's Labrat. And
Hello?
Hello.
hi.
Guten Tag.
Oh, I just said Waze cut off for a sec. I thought it was me
Oh,
for
did I?
yeah.
Huh.
Dude, Flower made the thumbnails for
Yeah.
Maiden Voyage in
Yes,
August
but
of
I'm not
20.
seeing
I know,
the
I know,
rank.
I know. I'm just saying, I can't believe that was late summer of 24. What the fucks? Season 4.
That was 24.
Yes.
Keep it-
Sam just feels himself getting.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh, we've been on this stream for like we've been
For
on the
like
tier
3
stream for like
years.
To be fair, we've
Yeah.
also like not streamed it
Yeah.
consistently.
I know, but the beginning of this kind of the beginning-ish of season 4 being summer of 24 is crazy.
I hate it here. Why do I still come back?
I mentioned Square Enix
Just
earlier
to suffer.
for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hold on. Okay, let me try searching Crash Course.
Now I'm just gonna type in ranks and see what happens. Hard log, distant memory, like a goodwill, dog day afternoon, bragging. Wait, what up?
This is interesting.
Which one am I looking for? Oh yeah, Maiden Voyage. Okay.
Maiden Voyage, yeah. That's Caddick Bombshell.
The Lake. Skid.
Guided Missile.
Rec Room. Double Take. William Returns. Wow. All right. I think.
Yeah, nobody did.
They're all there except for that one. What was
odd.
Maiden Voyage was with because there has to be another episode. What episode number is that, by the way? I forget.
Crash Course was one of the ones we did, as well as Skid Bladnir and I believe Rec Room. There's Lab Rat. There's
Okay,
Lost
I have
at
Skid.
Sea.
I have Skid Blanier. And then there's
Check Skid
the
Bladnir.
lake, and then the next one's not. Huh?
Check Skid Bladnir, because that would have been. Wouldn't that have been the same night?
Oh, what the? Oh wait, no, that's not it.
Skid Bladnir. Why don't we have Maiden Voyage? That's weird.
I know it's like,
Let's rank every episode and not tell Maiden Voyage.
I know we talked about Maiden Voyage. Like
I know
first
we
turn.
did too.
It's just crazy that your ranks for that one is not here unless it was deleted for some reason.
Maybe it was deleted?
Because it has
Could have been.
to be here. I mean,
It's
Yeah.
possible
What's
I
this?
put it in the wrong channel by mistake, and then I never
Oh.
moved it to the right channel, and then I just deleted the original without making a duplicate. But
That would make
Wait.
sense. Oh well.
there is a randomizer picture and list without a title.
oh, that's probably why.
Mhm.
That's also I also sometimes forget.
I don't know if, let's see, this was, wait, what day was this one? 31st. Skip Lanier. The next one would be,
Do we really need to figure this out?
I know,
right now?
I'm
we
so,
don't.
I know, I'm
We
just like,
don't. We should move on.
all right, we'll come back to it. I was gonna, all right, we could start,
We'll
we can
be
start.
right
So,
back.
Wazy, you go ahead and begin with a Space Oddity.
Okay, so right off the bat, we know that this episode is bad because it's Code Lyoko. But a Space Oddity begins with a gang hanging out in Odd and Ulrich's room, and Odd comes bursting into the room, really scared because, as it turns out, Jim and Delmas are doing a dorm inspection, and they got to get Kiwi out of there right now. Yes, another Kiwi episode. Because we needed those back to back. But we needed those back to back. But yeah, Delmas and Jim are doing a dorm inspection, and as they do, they check Sissy's room for electrical appliances that may be fire hazards. They check Sissy's room, and we get the iconic scene of seeing all those pictures of Sissy and Delmas, especially the one of Delmas and two other guys with in penguin outfits. It's
Oh,
very
yeah.
funny.
He
Yes.
was drunk.
Who knew? Yeah, who knew? I mean, he did have a champagne glass in the other one, so probably.
It's wild.
But what? Yeah, exactly. Who knew that for a stern principal, he was actually a pretty fun guy? But no, what's it?
he loves some
Because of
Dota.
that, exactly. Honestly, and good for him. But now, what's it? Odd that we then return to the gang who are like, well, we got to do something, and he begs Yumi. Well, first they say, oh, can we take Kiwi to the factory? No, we cannot. So Odd begs Yumi to take Kiwi to her house. And at first she's hesitant because it's like, oh, my parents hate dogs. They shed their hair everywhere, they make a mess. They're not gonna like it, and it's just like, please, Yumi, but you're my dog's only hope. And she begrudgingly agrees, and Odd, excited as can be, says, nothing can stop me from kissing you, except for me. Which Yumi stops him from kissing her. Which is probably for the best. You know how old Rick is. But
He's right there too.
this oh my god. This leads into Yumi taking Kiwi to her house, and she basically sicks him on Hiroki. Just, yeah, you take care of the dog. I gotta do class and homework and stuff. It's just like she agrees to that if Hiroki helps take care of Kiwi, then she'll do his homework for 3 days. Pretty solid sibling deal, if you ask me. So, this then leads into Kiwi just hanging out at the Ishiyama's house. Oh, yes. And Hiroki, despite probably knowing Kiwi, decides to call him Lychee. Like the lychee fruit instead of a kiwi fruit. So, yeah. This then leads into, the gang, Odd telling the gang that, yeah, Yumi telling the gang that it's cool, Hiroki's taking care of him, and Odd quickly calls Hiroki because it's like, Hiroki, really? And he learns that Hiroki's just like, relax, everything's fine, and hangs up on Odd, and he's been giving Kiwi chips with mustard. It's all great. It's super, super great. So, this then leads into the gang discovering a new replica, and as it turns out, this replica is a replica of Sector 5. Pretty cool stuff. So, Odd and Yumi are the two who decide to go for teleportation, and when they do, they arrive in the International Space Station. So, we see that, yeah, Xana has taken control of this base. Luckily for them, the astronauts at the space station are on some sort of break, and they'll be back in like 10 days, which gives them time to take care of the replica if need be. So, yeah, so Odd and Yumi are going through the space station, and as this happens, Kiwi is missing his dog, because it's just like, man, I'm so worried about Kiwi, I can't believe this. All of this being done while being intercut with shenanigans between Hiroki and Kiwi. I was about to say Hiroki gets his face stuck in a bag of chips. No, Kiwi gets his face stuck in a bag of chips and is running around trying to find his way out, and run around trying to find his way out. And he's just like, I'll play with you later, all while making a mess while doing so. And in the meantime, on Lyoko, Xana decides to put like some sort of a virus around the Skid Bladnir in an attempt to destroy it. So they realize that, oh, but this is Sector 5. So like Sector 5 of the past, there's a key we gotta trip to get rid of this. So Ulrich, you're the fastest. Ulrich says that he's the fastest, and he's gonna go. So zoom, off he goes to take care of the key. And he also runs into shenanigans while doing so. In the meantime as well, the Ishiyama parents arrive home, and Hiroki is like, oh shit, they don't know about the dog. I gotta take care of this real quick. So he quickly hides the dog in Yumi's room and begins to try and clean up. Takeo and Akiko have a really nice and sweet exchange at the front door about, oh, where did I leave my keys? It's a nice little moment. And they come inside to see that the place is a mess, and they're like, what is the meaning of this? So Hiroki is quick to clean up the room as much as possible and just do what he can while hoping his parents do not discover the dog. Meanwhile, back in space. Hiroki, yes, Hiroki. Yumi and Odd find the supercomputer that Xana has control over, even though it's literally just a little laptop. But a little laptop with the eye of Xana on it, so you know it's controlled by Xana. But what's it? And they're like, and they're trying to destroy it, but they realize that, well, we can't exactly do all the theatrics because this is an international space station. If we're not careful, we could cause an international incident if it. We gotta finesse this. We gotta figure out how to do it and make it look like an accident. So the gang is going around trying to find something to do, and Odd reminisces about, man, I really hope Kiwi is getting enough water, you know. And that's when he gets the idea of, wait, water. We can cause water damage. So they begin looking around the room to see if any of seeing if any of the pipes in the room have water in them, which they find out. Unfortunately, Xana attacks with these balls of death. They have spikes on them. That is the best way to describe them. Just balls of death.
Spike balls.
Yeah, they have these they have these cute little spikes on them. They're really scary, really intimidating. Like they're flying around the room, and Odd and Yumi have to deal with those. Meanwhile, on Lyoko, Aelita is fighting William. William showed up. He's trying to destroy the skid, and Aelita and William have a fight. Back on Earth, back at the Ishiyama household. Household. Hiroki is vacuuming and vacuuming up the mess that Kiwi made while his parents are watching, disappointed in him. And because of the vacuum going off, you know how dogs love vacuums. So, of course, Kiwi is howling for joy at the sound of the vacuum. He's like, yes, louder, louder.
Okay.
No, what's it? Kiwi is whining because of the vacuum, and whining because of the vacuum. He hates the sound of it, and it is like, put me out of my misery, you know. And like, the parents start to hear it. It's just like, what is that? Hiroki's trying his best to make sure they don't hear it, but eventually they turn off the vacuum and they hear the dog whining. Now, me personally, if I were in Hiroki's shoes, I would have just started barking, being like, "Oh, it's me!" You know?
Oh my god, yeah.
We are not the same. We are not the same. So they go upstairs and they find Kiwi, and Hiroki, he is in big trouble. Anyway, back on Lyoko, Ulrich is able to trip the key while being devirtualized, but because of that, he's able to save the skid. Meanwhile, Odd and Yumi, dealing with the balls of death, realize that in order to get rid of the balls, they have to open up the hatch and let them go out into the atmosphere to release and all of
Into
that.
the void of space. Where there is none.
Exactly.
When no
Solar
one can hear you
system.
scream.
The solar system.
Exactly. Oh my god, I swear. Anyway, so because of that, Odd opens the hatch, and things start flying outside. Yumi and Odd have to hold on for dear life, but the balls of death, they do end up flying out of the station. So they then close the door, and it's over. It's done. They bust open one of the pipes, and water spills out onto the computer, and wham bam, you got yourself a mission done. The replica, no problem. So because of that, Jeremy brings them back in. Aelita is still fighting William, and Yumi and Odd come in to save the day. William pieces the fuck out and poses for no reason because he's got to be extra. When he jumps down out of the way. Out of the way, and the replica gets destroyed. It blows up. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. It's all over. It's all done.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Exactly. It's all over. It's all done. No problemo. Mission accomplished. Replica destroyed. You'd think Sector 5 would have been more of a problem. You think with a mention of like 10 days, oh, we'll come back to this one. Nah, wham bam, one and done. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, and with that, the day is saved. And oh my god,
Not you,
yeah,
no, sorry, I meant like, how like the ending was a little bit rushed at some points. Like I'm sure they probably wanted to do more of that replica, maybe.
Maybe, but at the very least, it's all over.
Yeah.
So with that, Odd and Yumi return to Earth, and Odd and Yumi return to Earth, and they return to the Ishiyama household. And I bet the Ishiyamas, they have punished Hiroki thoroughly. And Kiwi, he was kicked right out of the house, saying, "Stay out, you dumb dog." And they enter the house. Exactly.
Stupid dog.
Takeo had to get his mallet. Takeo had to get his mallet. And because of that, we see that the mallet he's torturing Kiwi. He's kicking him around like a soccer ball. It's crazy.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Takeo's playing with Kiwi, and what's it? He's having a good time. He's like kicking him around. Like, that sounds bad. Oh, he's like,
He's playing with them.
They're playing. Yeah, he's playing with them. I promise. It's fine. It's fine. No dogs were harmed in this episode. All of the dog harming were only 2 robotic ones in the last episode. This one's fine. There's no dog harm. What's it? Yeah, Takeo is really happy to be around Lychee because, again, for some reason, Hiroki doesn't know his name. I can understand Mr. and Mrs. Ishiyama not really knowing Kiwi, but Hiroki?
Okay, but how often does Hiroki, like, hang out in the dorms? Or
Fair,
with, like, Odd and Auric?
Fair. I feel like he would know of Kiwi, though. But anyway, what's it? Takeo calls himself Uncle Takeo to, Kiwi, and he's like, oh, well, and Odd is like, well, I'd really like to take it back. And Takeo's just like, oh, well, I could let him stay for, like, maybe a week, 2, it's no trouble. But he's like, thank you, but I'd really like to have my dog back, to which he says, yeah, I can understand that. It's a sweet moment. And as he's leaving, Mrs. Ishiyama, Akiko, gives him some sushi, which is some sushi, which is and Odd tries to decline, saying like, I'm not really into sushi. I'm not really into uncooked fish. But it's like, oh no, it's not for you. It's for Lychee. He loves it, especially with extra mustard. And it's a nice. It's a nice moment. Yeah, I don't know who was eating sushi with mustard. Kiwi, we need to talk.
Whoever that writer is.
Remember, Yumi misremembered what Odd said about, like, oh, he loves mustard.
I skipped over that part. Yes.
And then Hiroki is like, oh, he likes mustard. And so they probably deliberately put mustard on it specifically for Kiwi.
It's disgusting.
We never see a container of mustard in this episode, interestingly enough. But we never see mustard. No, we never see mustard. What's
really crazy is that they just casually have a bag of chips with mustard on the chips.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is
mustard flavored.
Mustard. Yeah. I don't know. But the episode then ends with Odd with the gang. It is like, what's it? No. That actually is the end of the episode. Hold on. Yeah, that's the end of the episode. I got it confused with Canine Conundrum because Code Lyoko has 3 Kiwi-centric episodes in season 3, and 2 of them have dog names, like Dog Day Afternoon, Canine Conundrum, Space Oddity. It is really easy to get the 3 of them confused, but yeah. The episode ends with Odd leaving with Kiwi, getting the sushi for Kiwi. It's real sweet, just real nice. That's the end of the episode. And yeah. That's Canine Dog of an Oddity. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
That's the episode.
Cat.
All right.
You're first.
I'm first.
Thank you for that, by the way.
Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot to say about the episode, but I did like how like the Ishiyama's like Kiwi and that one's like cute, and I did also like the space of the Sector 5 replica and the space station and how tense the episode was. But I didn't have a lot to say, unfortunately. I think I'll also give this one a B. Even though I didn't have a lot to say about it, I liked the episode. It was fun. That's it. I'm sorry,
No, you're
I'm sorry, I
good.
don't have a lot to say about it.
It'd be like that.
Do you have a
Flower.
ranking?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I did.
Oh,
My
she said
ranking was B.
Yeah, yeah. My bad.
B? Okay. My turn. Yeah, a Space Oddity is it's a fun time. I know I didn't say that with enthusiasm. I'm trying to think how to describe this episode, my feelings with this episode. Because again, this is one of those episodes to me that's just kind of there. It's not a bad episode, but it's not a standout. I mean, yeah, the space station is cool, and them being in zero G, and the spike balls, and you know the subplot with Odd's dog is funny, but like, I guess this is like one of the more mid episodes because I'm struggling. Like, it's not a bad episode. This isn't. I do like the twist at the end. With because you lead up to like, oh no, Kiwi's gonna be in trouble because you know Mr. and Mrs. Ishiyama are gonna be like, what's this dog doing here? And then you cut to they love him, they absolutely adore this little dog, and that's great. You know, that's a really fun twist. And yes, there is a lot of gags to be had where Odd's just like, I really hope my dog's okay, and cut to the dog just having a time with her with Hiroki. I also appreciate it's very quick, but I do appreciate the continuity callback to Jean-Pierre the Tamagotchi. It's like, you gave him to Hiroki? You don't remember what happened to Jean-Pierre? The Tamagotchi? Oh, yeah, we still mourn him. That was great.
Mhm.
Uh,
I mean, I remember because they keep mispronouncing Tamagotchi in that episode.
Probably to avoid legal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. That's probably why.
Yeah, for sure.
The Tamaguchi.
Gucci,
Yeah.
goo.
This is also the only episode where they managed to defeat destroy the replica the same day they find it. Because normally it's like a multi-episode endeavor, but not this one. I don't know. I normally can talk on and on about Code Lyoko, but this episode just is like one of those ones that just does not stick in my head very well.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a bad episode. It's fine, but it's also not like
Crazy good.
I don't know. I don't want to say it's bad.
Nah.
It's not. It's just kind of okay.
It's mid-ish.
Yeah. It's gonna get a B- from me. I'm not gonna put it in C because for me C is like it's actually kind of bad, but no, it's B-. It's fine. It's a fun episode. It is weird that we do have like 2 Kiwi episodes back to back, but okay.
Kiwi love. We need more Kiwi.
Everybody loves that dumb dog.
Whoa.
There's a lot of good jokes in this one. Did someone bring up the Delmas Pictures one? Because that was great.
I'm gonna waste it in the beginning of the
I did in
summary,
my-
but
I know in your summary,
Yeah,
but
but not yet.
Okay. Well, yes.
Yeah.
Speedy it up, and I'm the second one, so yeah,
Yeah.
that was great. But yeah, this is an episode. It's good, but it's also just like it's kind of mid at the same time. Mid does not necessarily mean bad, by the way.
Nope.
It's just kind of.
It's just been.
It's not
word's been used in a bad
outstanding,
way.
which is fine. Not every episode needs to be outstanding. It's fine.
Yep.
But yeah, B-. It's a good episode, but it's not a great episode, I guess. It's not because it's got any flaws. It's just not. I don't know. It's not standout. I'm like spinning my wheels trying to think of a better way to express my feelings, but I really can't.
It's decent.
It's a good
go.
episode, but it's also mid.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's decent. Yeah.
Decent. Yeah, Cam, your turn.
Yeah, sorry. I don't have a lot to say either. I think I don't have any notes down on this one. I think it's just yeah, I agree. It's just there. The only thing I really like about it is the space replica. You know, it's I think that was really fun to see. Even though, if I recall, you don't get a lot of screen time with that replica, anyways. Besides, when you compare it to all the other ones, that was a little bit of a bummer. But it's kind of small. It's not really. From what I saw, it didn't look like it was that huge of a area. Yeah. Besides the replica, I think I like Takeo with Kiwi. It's so adorable, of course, and finding out that Jean Pierre is an animal. That's
No,
it.
he just likes to have a good time.
Yes, exactly.
He's an animal, right?
Jim?
An animal. He likes to live on the edge sometimes.
Yeah.
No, man. I think that's like those are the three main things. Like nothing really crazy happens on Lyoko besides again the replica itself. Okay, there's a good amount of the space replica because I only think of like the area where they were shooting the spiky balls out to the atmosphere. Yeah, that's literally it. I'm just kind of skimming through this, and yeah, it's good, just not great. I actually think the what is it called? God, Canine Conundrum is better than this episode. I just think it was just. I remember that episode more. It's more fun.
Yeah, I also have the same sentiment. I had a little more fun with Canine Conundrum, but I also think they're both kind of similar in terms of quality.
Yeah, I kind of agree there. So I would have to put it. So we only have 2 in B, and now some might disagree on this. Like I give it a B, but I guess but I still have it at the bottom behind the lake. That's my opinion. We only have 2 in B, which is Lab Rat and the lake. I put it at the bottom of that. That's my quick little share. Who's next?
I'm next.
All right.
Yeah, a Space Oddity. I've never seen the movie, so I don't really know what to say. Oh, wait a minute. What do you mean we're talking about Koyoko? Oh, okay. Never mind. So yeah, Space Oddity. I'll just come to the chase. This episode is not as good as the previous episode, Canine Conundrum, which I think of us already agreed with that. But anyways, it is interesting how Kiwi is a focal point of 2 back-to-back episodes. I wonder how the writers came up with that. They probably were just sitting down and was just like, man, I can't come up with anything. Kiwi. Well, what's going to be next episode? Kiwi again. I don't know. I still can't come up with anything. How many episodes is there like a inspection day? Because I feel like as if that's before. It probably has. But
there's at least 2. This
okay.
and Sabotage. I can't think of any others off the top of my head.
Interesting. So, I for one appreciate continuity in Koyoko every time it happens. So the fact that they bring up Jean Pierre is nice to see, considering the fact that we do see Jean Pierre's death. I don't remember what episode it was. But we see Jean Pierre get run over. And but that was obviously that was at the end of the episode, and no one really reacted to it until now. So I do
crazy
appreciate
that they showed
continuity.
gore in Code Lyoko.
So
That's the
gore.
Adult Swim version.
Exactly.
I still think that they probably should have had blood in Koyoko, but with it being a kids show, I don't think they can get away with that.
I mean, some kid shows have had blood in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, actually. So, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, it should have had blood. Some blood in Koyoko, but anyways. So Yumi and Odd go to space. That's nice. I don't know. Like, is it the actual International Space Station? That's,
Apparently.
yeah, apparently no one will notice. I mean,
Yeah, there
at
was
the very
water
least with the
damage.
other replicas, they seemed totally, well, they weren't abandoned, but I guess Santa killed everybody before they, went there, I suppose. Or took over.
Didn't we once joke a long time ago about some like guy down at NASA just watching the security cameras going, "Oh, there are these
Yeah.
kids like doing things," and then every time they like tell
that-
someone to look, they're gone from the camera views, and like no one believes how insane that sounds.
that they go back, and then afterwards he realizes, wait, I can rewind the recordings. And meanwhile, Jeremy, oh, whoops, I almost forgot something. Please, the point. It's just normal. The fucking Candace, Phineas, and Verb type shit. Like, no, I swear.
So, yeah, I don't know how to, how do I, move on from that? But anyways, this,
That's funny.
to be honest with you, I find it really funny how the enemy in this replica is spiked balls. I don't know about you, but I think that the writers just ran out of ideas at this point and was like, what kind of enemy would be in space? How about spiked metal balls?
Yeah.
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 That's a thing, apparently. Why the hell do they have that on the
Why
space
not
station
aliens?
anyways?
Guess Santa made it somehow.
not?
Like, aliens would be fucking cool, but we already had an alien.
It's true.
Oh, yeah.
It's not.
You know, fuck it.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? That'd be kind of sick. Like, imagine if, you know, back during the episode with the alien. Like, imagine, oh my god, the alien actually does exist.
Oh yeah.
It is real. So,
Sorbet.
panic ensues and everyone, so obviously they get rid of the spiked balls by opening up a hatch on the space station. And you have Yumi and Odd hold on, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, how are you two still able to breathe? It's,
'Cause they're
I mean, they're
specters.
digital.
Yeah.
Unclear if they
they're
even
digital
need to
states.
breathe, honestly.
I don't
'Cause they're
think
not
so.
human.
I think there
Well, it
is.
was
I
about-
think they're as human as Aelita is.
No, you know
Odd
what
as
I
a
mean.
cat.
I'm not saying they're not people.
But like they've already been digitalized, so their forms, the digital forms, allow them to breathe in space.
Yeah.
right, I guess we'll go with that. They are freezing, apparently.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised y'all got that reference. But anyways, yeah, there's stuff happens on Lyoko. Again, at this point, like, I don't know, dude. I'm not good at talking about the stuff that happens on Lyoko.
I don't think anybody is.
No.
Oh, really? Oh, no, I feel like as if that I did a decent job during season 1 of our recaps, because I think it was
Yeah.
just because I think it was new at the time, and obviously we hadn't.
We were all kind of spitballing. It wasn't really. We didn't have an order yet, and it was nice at first, but it couldn't. Even if we did kept it that way, it wouldn't. It would have been pretty hard to do with later seasons, especially season 2.
So how did they destroy this replica again? They poured water on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They break open a pipe and then they just kind of let the water like flow out of it. Honestly, I
Again-
feel like NASA would probably make the equipment a little more durable. but
And you think
they
someone would notice?
so
Like I bet you this
Nah.
airs on the news. Like International Space Station, a pipe broke. We have no idea how the hell that happened. Whoops.
someone's about to lose
I
their
mean,
job.
these sorts of things.
Whoopsies.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
I mean, they probably just cost
Yeah, they
government
just
a whole
cause
bunch
like
of money.
billions of
Well,
dollars
yeah.
of damage. No biggie.
Yes.
Yeah,
Maybe when NASA we can afford it.
that's not
Yeah.
our problem. No one will ever find out it was us, anyways.
This is honest. If we were to
No.
track all the crimes the Lyoko warriors committed,
fine.
this is probably the most expensive crime they have ever
Yeah.
committed.
You know
It's
what?
the
You're
thing
probably
of-
right about that.
It's a thing of because no one is ever going to believe you. So
No one will ever believe you.
So, yeah, they just pour water on it. I find that interesting. Again, I don't know why it just
Or
sticks
is
in
a
my crawl.
very-
I suppose.
Poor in the most liberal sense of the word.
I think the best part about this whole episode, in my opinion, anyways, is Yumi's father having fun with Kiwi. I thought that was a nice moment. How the whole family's having fun with Kiwi and whatnot. So, not the best episode. I feel like as if that the writers were just grasping for straws a couple of times in this episode for whatever reason. I mean, I'm glad they go to space. That's nice. Unfortunately for Wesley, it probably brings back painful memories
my
at this
God.
point.
every day I'm suffering.
Someone had to mention it. and it
Every
was
day
gonna
I'm
be
Wait, has that already
suffering.
been mentioned?
Yeah, Cam already beat you to it.
What?
So
Oh,
every day the
I'm not
solar
surprised
system-
whatsoever
Oh
about
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Every day I'm suffering.
Every day I'm suffering.
Every day I'm
Yeah,
shuffling. No, every
exactly.
day I'm suffering.
Yeah, exactly.
Every day I'm
exactly. And then I
suffering.
just I do the dance perfectly while also sobbing. Like, while doing it perfectly.
Yeah. So what would I? Man, now I really don't know what I'm gonna give this episode. It's
Well, you
definitely
said
not an A category because, like I said, it's not as good as the previous
Right.
episode.
Yeah, that helps you.
I suppose B.
Okay.
B for bad. I'm joking. It's not.
Just because.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. I think it's Wazy's turn. Is that right?
Yep, you're up.
Cool.
Yep.
Well, there's not a lot to say with this episode, honestly. Like, I feel like most everyone has covered everything that I really could talk about. The stuff with Kiwi is fun. This episode does have one of my favorite Ulrich moments, and I love the scene with him being able to get the key in Sector 5, him jumping across the gorge, and doing the army crawl into just barely getting the key. That's cool.
One of the worst ways to get devirtualized, by the way. That's been established.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. It's like Ulrich's little side adventure here is neat. It's fun. And of course getting to see space is fun. Always fun to see unique locations in Code Lyoko.
I can't believe I just got that.
I really don't have a ton to say. It's a solid episode. It's not very good. It's not very bad. It's there. It is the Code Lyoko episode ever. So, because of that, I give it a B.
All right.
No way that was your entire review.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
The
Yeah.
fuck?
he's at the end, and there's not a lot to say.
Yeah,
Everyone's-
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. You
Yeah.
did the recap
Is
for
it
it.
like
I
a
Yeah.
neat
Yeah, that's
forgot about
also-
that.
insight into Coolio
I did
you
the-
can find in this episode? Maybe you can stretch
Yeah.
it with Yama's liking Kiwi, but like other
And I
than
do
that,
think that's fun.
yes,
It's probably
it is.
But yeah.
We've already talked to death about that, so
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like there's not really a ton to say.
I think you said it was the Kolyoko episode ever. I think out of all,
Lyoko episode, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
out of all those, probably at least the best one of those, maybe.
I
Maybe.
I still
but,
think what was Food Monster
It's
one?
based.
Which one was that?
Monster?
the monster one.
Yeah, the Food Monster.
Oh, Food Monster,
That's
Tidal Wave.
Tidal Wave.
That's like, I was thinking
Tidal Wave,
that. I was
Yeah,
thinking
Tidal
that
Wave
as the
is
most.
the
yeah,
Kolyoko
yeah,
episode.
yeah. That's what I was thinking
In
too.
my
I
Tidal
didn't
Wave
say
is
it.
worse.
But yeah, Boss, what you miss is the whole stream, or well, almost this whole stream.
The whole
We have one more share for this.
I think my explanation is reasonable enough. Kiwi 1 and Kiwi 2.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
That's what the stream should be called. Kiwi 1 and Kiwi 2.
Yeah. Maybe that would have gotten more views.
Kiwi Free doesn't
Maybe.
exist.
It's too late
These two
now.
episodes back to back really are the Kiwi.
Kiwi
1 and
3 was
Kiwi
the
2
episode where
festival.
Odd fused
Yeah.
with Kiwi.
Dog Day After Dude.
Yeah, that one.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I
That's-
think if it were me,
Which is why I got
I would have
confused
put
earlier.
Dog Day Afternoon, Canine Conundrum, and Space Oddity back to back to back.
Jeez.
Just to
Oh, we could have
Yeah.
called it Kiwi
Yeah.
Week.
Kiwi Week. That'd be cool, honestly.
Kiwi.
I would have liked that.
Kiwi Week, yeah.
Kiwi
yeah.
Week. Oh,
You mean it's a
Speedy.
week? We gets a
Yeah,
week.
that's great.
Speedy
Yeah.
with Key Week. I love it, Speedy.
Yeah. And then you can just throw in, I don't know, there are
Boss.
other Kiwi episodes in seasons 1 and 2. Seasons 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, just throw those two in. And you end the week with a Space Oddity as the new episode. There you go.
Hell
Kiwi
yeah.
Week.
Yeah, I love that so much. I'm gonna drop that down. All right, Dylan.
Kiwi
Or
Week,
wait, hold on.
sponsored by
Wait.
Kiwi.
It sounds like a block.
Well, no, you said B,
Sounds
Wizzy,
like-
right?
What? No, I said B.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said D.
Oh no.
So I'm like, no?
No, you said.
Dylan, you're last one up.
Gosh. I have to go
Just
make us
first, and now I
proud.
have to go last.
Yeah.
Boy, what do I say? God, I should have taken my medication. That's all I have to say.
What?
What?
True.
What's your ranking?
I'll just.
I was
A
gonna
minus.
say A minus.
A-minus.
You can't. You had to say some
Really?
stuff.
Yeah, that's way higher than everyone else.
Look.
So what do you have to
I
say
see
for yourself?
space.
Oh,
and
whatever.
I think that's right. But then I remember this is Code Lyoko, and it's the worst show ever, so it's an A minus instead.
What?
Damn. When you put it that way, honestly, every episode of Code Lyoko is an S because, like, really, it's trying so hard. And...
That's for shit. I've run out
I
of
just like
stuff
the
to
space.
say.
Yeah.
I just like the space setting. For
Okay.
the
That's
Sector
fair.
5 replica.
It's cool we had a Sector 5 replica. That's great.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Just imagine if we had
That's the-
had that mountain replica that we have
Right.
art for.
Honestly, I somehow
Doesn't
forgot that sector. I know it was mentioned, but I forgot that the tower was in Sector 5 and stuff. Was that this one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, because I remember.
Well, there is a tower in Sector 5, but...
Also,
Yeah.
can
Well,
we
hold on,
talk
hold on.
about how big a fuck up it was for Xander to leave a way for the skid to get to the lone tower in his Sector 5 replica?
That's the truth.
Wait,
Like, the man had the opportunity to design his own impenetrable Sector 5, and he fucks it up.
hold on. I'm trying
We got
to
lazy.
remember here. Is this so? There's always a tower in Sector 5. Is that what you're saying, or just the replica?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Xander
Yeah,
was
always
so
have been.
arrogant. He was like,
Huh?
"There's no way they're gonna get onto the supercomputer in space. That's crazy." And then
Yeah.
they did it anyway. And he's
But-
like, "Wait,
But this is a
Huh?
replica, though, so it's not the actual thing.
Yeah.
oh yeah, but like, I don't know.
Like
They
the
probably had
tower
to
and-
go through quite a few like digital
Yeah,
sea
for sure.
portals to get to like the internet connection from NASA to the space station because that's not a
Jeremy.
casual connection.
Yeah,
You don't have
Mhm.
casual
Yeah.
Wi-Fi on the
Jeremy is
space
just
station.
cracking his knuckles, trying
They
to pull some
don't?
more crimes.
I mean,
I don't think they do.
Who's
I mean,
Who-
no,
who
I'm
is going to
kidding.
be able to reach the ISS's internet connection?
You mean you guys don't?
Wait,
Huh.
so what's the
Interesting.
episode where Is this the same one where after the mission, William is there to meet them where the tower is in Sector 5?
What? What are you talking about?
Really?
Are you okay?
Hold
I'm
on.
genuinely
Go ahead.
confused.
Trying to remember, there was a really cool episode where William meets them in Sector 5 where that tower is after the mission. Or maybe it's
I think
maybe it's
that's
not.
this episode
I didn't see it when I skimmed.
where
I
he
had to-
jumps off.
They were outside of the dome. Or no, it wasn't the
Yeah,
dome.
outside of the dome.
I'm gonna have to find it. I'm actually
Are you
surprised that
thinking-
it's not.
Are you thinking William returns?
No, well, no, because possess. No, it can't. It
Because
can't
yes,
happen.
William does appear.
Okay,
in
don't
this
hurt
episode,
yourself.
They have a fight, but
Yeah, but it was like all three of them.
William
it was
was
like it was Odd, Yumi, and
William-
Auric next, and then with William next to
Yumi and
in
Auric.
Sector 5 where that tower was.
Are
I think
you
Mama
talking-
It was such a
would
cool
know.
scene.
Sector 5.
Yeah.
They just bring memory here, like, hey, do you know about this and that?
Damn,
I
I'm surprised.
have no
I'm
idea
surprised.
what you're talking about.
I'm surprised. I have to find it.
On
All right, so
Sector 5?
Yeah, I swear.
Because Boss also said William returns, which is what I also said, but you said no.
I don't remember it being.
So-
I didn't think it would be the very first episode of William in season 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to go back.
No,
Either way, if it is that one, I really, that would have probably
if it
bumped
wasn't
it up for
Sector
me.
5, I would say Hot Shower, but
Yeah, no.
that's Desert Sector. Yeah,
I
wants to know what outfits they were wearing.
I don't know. I would think it's definitely season 4.
Then-
It's definitely season 4. I just remember them having a cool moment with William. It might have been William returns. I just have a bad memory of it right now.
Vladimir?
It's okay. We don't have to focus too
fight
much
in
on
the
it.
skid
My main thing, the reason why I brought it up because I didn't know if it was this one, and because I really loved that scene. That would have probably made me bump it up my rank a bit if that was the case, but it's not this one. So that was just a really cool scene and stuff. But so Dylan, you said you're keeping it at A because of space.
A minor.
Okay. Well, that
It'd have been an S, but then I remember.
no, whatever.
Mm.
And that's all you have to say is the space stuff. All right. Let's get to this.
Or am I? Am I actually
Links.
secretly the Space Corps?
Oh yeah,
Alright.
boss, you missed us because I saw your comments earlier. We joked about that one guy who saw the security footage of these kids like breaking into the space station, and the joke is like, oh, they keep being like, hey, say guys, there's like something on the space station, and everyone comes to look, and then they're missing in the space footage, and every time they're like, no, they're back, no, they're gone. Like Phineas and Ferb and Candace kind of jokes, and then he's like, oh wait, I can rewind, and then he rewinds, but then it's just like, who will believe you? Oh no, wait, no, that was I remember.
No,
Jeremy,
Jeremy's
like, to
like,
rewind
oh
and
yeah, I
Jeremy's
forgot.
like, oh wait, hold on, I forgot
yeah.
something. He hacks
Yeah.
into NASA and deletes the footage, so they all get arrested and charged with international crimes.
Yeah.
Not that anyone could ever find them, mind you.
Yeah. What are cosplayers doing on the International Space Station?
Oh, that's just AI.
great.
Is that who
Calm
they are?
down.
That's
Imagine
great.
that.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Out of,
AI will
like,
be invented
NASA
for another 20 years.
NASA posts the security footage screenshots on the news, and it just spreads worldwide.
Oh,
Everyone's
no.
like, wait a minute.
Wait, return to the past now. What happens when you return to the past after destroying a supercomputer? Like, does it stay?
The supercomputer comes. The
Is it
supercomputer
repaired?
comes back.
Yeah, that's so crazy how that hasn't happened to them.
Oh, but
Maybe the data is gone, and
I'm-
then
I'm-
the supercomputer
I like
remains.
that.
yeah.
I'm gonna write.
Problem
that
is,
down.
Xana could then just take it over again. So
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Boss, don't worry about it.
I think it's the same. Well, it's this. Well, ignoring the fact that if the supercomputer got destroyed, you wouldn't be able to launch a Return to the Past from it. But like, I think it's the same thing where like, the computer itself exists like separate from the main fabric of like it's a third party
Well-
observer to reality. So like, it exists outside of the actions of the flow of time, and thus like that's it for the same reasons that the supercomputer can launch a Return to the Past. These computers don't they aren't affected by time in the way that like if I just threw my computer out a window and smashed it and reverse time fix it. Also, I'll be right back. It's pizza time.
nice.
Pizza time.
What if he has pineapple on pizza?
Oh yes.
Yum.
That's disgusting.
Ah,
Yummy.
yes.
He should.
You're outnumbered.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
absolutely.
yeah, I
not.
actually think Boss might be more on point than like it goes back in time and then just gives the memories back to the warriors because of the implication that the memories are suppressed. They aren't gone. I know we saw it with William. Anyway, this is a tangent. Sorry.
Well, I mean, I guess we are done, but I was just saying, if a supercomputer is destroyed and Return to the Past happens, I would kind of think they had to redo it. I don't know how it would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Xana's
The
replica
replica,
would
actually-
probably get wiped,
Yes.
but like Xana could just replace. Like,
Oh,
Xana would still be intact. He
Maybe-
probably has backups. He could probably restore it pretty quickly, and so yeah, they
Right.
would have to go
Yeah.
back and do everything.
I like that
Yeah.
thought, though. I'm not gonna lie, but let's wrap this up here. I have the ranks in front of me. We have two.
I mean,
we have
this is
four
a B
Bs.
tier.
Yeah, because of you though. We have four Bs, a
What do
B
you mean
minus,
because of me.
and an A minus. All right.
I could
it's
have
gonna
given
be
it a fucking triple S rank,
Too
and then you
late.
guys would have to figure that shit out.
Yeah, it's
Where's
just.
it going? Hey, yeah.
All right. So with the four Bs, B minus, and an A minus, I think that's like a mid B.
That's a mid B.
So let's see here.
So above the lake, below Crash Course. I'm okay with that, honestly.
Same.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because there are only 2 B episodes, now 3, so mid B would be.
Yeah, I'll put it right there. Even though realistically, for me, in my opinion, it goes behind the lake. But rank system
I
wise,
don't care for the lake.
I think the lake is more entertaining when it comes to the other. I like when there's more. I like when there's more characters.
This is like mid competing with mid.
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'd still, but because
Yeah.
the lake has more characters
But,
to
like-
it, I love it. I just like when there's more characters.
The lake really only has the William moment, and that's
Yeah,
about it. Like,
but the
it's
lake-
carried hard
I know
by the William moment.
it is.
But
I still like the
Yeah.
lake moments though with the other characters. I don't know. I just kind of like when it's also a different setting. I also like when they leave the school at times because it's rare. But
fair.
oh, by the way, I have distant memory here. It is supposed to be behind double take for some reason. But I'll put it there again. What else? 83 is supposed to be at the end of A. So, okay, Hard Luck is supposed to be
Wait.
after Dog Day Afternoon. So Canine Conundrum goes above those two. Surprise Hard Luck was down there.
I'm surprised Hard Luck is an S rank, honestly.
No, Hard Luck
Oh.
at A minus. At the bottom of A.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then that one was, let's see, 309. And then the last two, guided missile. I would think that's B. Let's see. Oh, get this AI slop ads out of my face.
Hurts.
Please. There's two of them.
Xana's attacking.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, for real. Okay.
Imagine being a Code Lyoko
Oh,
fan.
I was right.
Using AI couldn't be me.
All right, so guided missiles, bottom of B, behind the lake, and then Catic bombshell is obviously the bottom of C. How is it not D actually? All right, Catic bombshell is not D.
No.
Interesting. We've had only one D so far then? Or two? I know Tidal Wave I think.
I think that one was a C.
Oh wait,
but I don't know.
I have the pictures actually. I have it right here. I'm just quickly curious. We have no more to review anyways. Oh wow, season 1 had two. Big Bug and I think End of Take is what I'm seeing. No, it's not. What is that one? Oh, Swarming Attack, I think. Yeah, I think it's Swarming Attack.
Swarming Attack is not a good episode.
Yeah, it's the bottom. So there's only 2D. You have Big Bug up top of D, and then behind it is Swarming Attack. That's season 1. Season 2.
They're both not good episodes.
They're not. Swarming Attack is so boring. Season 2 does not have any D. That tells you a lot right there. It only has 4 Cs.
Of course.
Season 1 had 4 Cs as well. Season 3, no Ds, 1 C, which would be Tidal Wave. Everything else is B, A, and S. Makes sense to me. Season 4 so far, we have it right there. So I'm honestly surprised Kite Bombshell didn't get one, to be honest.
No, we had a whole stream about that, Cam.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I just the ranking is a little blurry for me, I guess, but all right, that's what we have. That's how it looks so far. Hopefully, it saves. So from after the stream, we have 4 more streams for the original show episode tier stream. We have 4 more streams. 4 more. If we go by 2s. So the next ones up are. We have another filler coming up. I think it's a filler. A Cousins Once Removed.
Yeah, it is
That one.
filler.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and that's a good one. Another good filler. And then Music to Soothe the Savage Beast. Cannot wait to talk about that one. Oh, these 2 of my favorites right here, back to back. It's gonna be fun. Honestly,
Really?
no.
You from Cousins Once Removed?
Shut your
I
fucking
never
mouth.
knew that.
This guy. Yeah, it's fun. Actually, from here on out, I don't think we have any more bad episodes. It's Cousins Once Removed, Music to Soothe the Savage Beast. The next stream after that is Wrong Exposure. That's fun. Bad Connection is okay. And then you have Cold Sweat and Down to Earth, and then Fight to Finish and Echoes. So those are paired nicely. I heard a comment from Wazy. What was that reaction?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying you do not. We have bad episodes.
Okay, listen.
I'll leave it at that.
Okay, listen. I know which one it is, and I hate that it has to be in one of the best A plots of the season. But
Yeah.
don't let that bring it. Come on, don't let it bring it down. I see.
no,
I think it's.
I would.
You shut your mouth.
We'll talk.
I know. I feel because that one I love so much, but I just hate that it has a bad B plot. I'm not gonna name it, but just to tease it. But
You can prove it when we get there.
yeah. Because honestly, every time I think about the episode, I keep forgetting it has that B plot. That's just how much I love the A plot. It blinds me from the rest. But yeah, we're almost there, and then we'll do a.
Plus, we all know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's
We're not fooling anyone.
it's fight to the finish. Yeah.
Yep. I don't know. It's just kind of a trash episode. Like, it's every time I
Dude.
think about it, it's just like
Go on.
every time I think about it, it's just like, man, this is garbage. I mean, just Xana could be destroyed. Oh my god!
I mean, people
It's
have
like-
that take. People have that take.
Yeah, I know. Oh.
It'll be brought up.
Yeah, absolutely will.
I do. I think some of my rankings for these episodes will be interesting. I think most of them are high, except for like 2. Well, okay, they're all pretty high, but I still think my actual ranking is gonna surprise some. Can't wait to get to these though. This is down to the last episodes.
Coming down on the wire.
I will probably fight some people.
Yeah.
Mosh pit.
That's what we do here. We fight each other
Exactly.
on our opinions on Code Lyoko.
Yeah, it happens.
Exactly.
And it's probably one more time for the show.
One more.
Yeah. And then we'll watch Evolution and we'll do tier streams for that.
Woo!
Might have to figure out a way.
Can't wait for Code Lyoko Evolution.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah,
but-
I was gonna say
yeah.
I was thinking we should because we're gonna watch in Discord obviously, but maybe because not everyone is up to date with that than the original show. Maybe we can use
Yes.
kind of like Auditorium for once and see how that works for
Maybe.
fans, and then we can
Possible.
just transition to the stream. Yeah, I'll have to like mess with it.
Fair.
Did we say it was gonna be? We're gonna do so. We're doing 2 episodes. We're doing the same for Evolution.
I guess.
Okay. I can't remember what it was that we.
We'll figure it out.
All right. Okay. Well, that's it. We're gonna go ahead and end the stream now. So
Good night,
thank you,
everybody.
Boss, for coming up late. It's okay.
Thanks,
It's all good.
everybody.
And thanks for everyone in the VC for joining. It's been a while, and it'll probably be a while again.
See you in another 2 years.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
No one texted me. I pinged you. I pinged the server actually earlier, 2 hours before I think, or maybe it was an hour. But either way, it was 2 pings. Yeah, it's all good. Next time. I mean, I'll probably be streaming again some Pokemon later, but and tomorrow. That I actually don't have any football tomorrow, so I'm just gonna be. I might be in the public VC. I kind of plan to do that. Get to talk to some other people in the servers, see how that goes, and some opportunity to be part of future viz and whatnot. So, I think that's it. I think that's all I have to say for now. So, all right, I'll see y'all later. I'll say the famous J. I'll do this for J-Man. Man, I can't believe he said BRB. Anyways,
Yeah.
tower
And he left.
deactivated.